Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G-Planz. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall, some say he's a man.
Saying it's hot, all this going on. I wanted to make sure we cover this before I leave here. During that time in New Orleans, what was going on from your view with Hurricane Katrina?
For Hurricane Katrina, it was like, looked like end of the world for me. You know, coming from New Orleans and the mindset of New Orleans, you know, especially my mindset at that time,
Yeah.
we didn't really see past the city. Like being people from New Orleans, we don't really take on the rest of the world. And what I mean by that is the problems and the concerns of the rest of the world. Like we might speak on it, we might mention it, you know, on some social media. Oh, you saw what happened in New York, or like, but it's gonna blow over real fast. Like in our city, we can't kind of see past ourselves. So being locked in the city is like this is all we pretty much know. So when that happened to us, it felt like the world ended to us. You see what I'm saying? Even though they had other places that you can go in states and all of this stuff that was fine. But by that happening to where we from and that being all that we know, it was like, shit, boy, we lost the world.
So during this time, I mean, we watching this on TV.
Facts.
I'm 15 years old at the time.
Facts.
And we understood what was going on, but we didn't know
Facts.
what was going on. Because we going off what the news is telling us.
And
y'all there, foot on the ground, the people that left early or the people that still remaining, that stayed back, y'all seeing something totally different from us.
So we down there, mind you, me and my mom and them left the day before Katrina. You heard me? Like the night before Katrina hit and all of that stuff. Like we left like right before then, at the last few hours of it's on the way. You heard me? We shot out and we stuck in bumper to bumper traffic. People on side the road selling gas and, you know, and all of this because people was breaking down. It was so much traffic of people that was trying to leave. People breaking down and selling gas and all of this type of stuff. So by the time we finally got all the way up to Natchitoches, you know, we took our ride and we just riding. By the time we got to Natchitoches, we seen it on the TV that the rain then came in, the winds is moving in. We really just sitting back watching like, oh, it just looked like a stormy day. From what the news was showing us, it ain't look like it was that bad. I go downstairs, I get to swimming in the pool. I come back upstairs, I'm like, what's going on? Oh yeah, it's just raining and all of that. Oh, okay. Like, it ain't gonna be that bad. By the time we wake up in the morning, the news show again, Canal Street is looking destroyed, this, that, and that. I'm like, wait, what the hell? When I went to sleep, it was rain and wind. Woo the woo, you heard me? Boy, look, we woke up the next morning, it's like, yeah, we calling our people, them who stayed down there. Man, what's the what? What's the what, man? What's going down? What happened? And everybody's just, it's all over the place. You see what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got Instagram and all of that to really show you, go live with you.
You know, you woke up the next day and
yeah, hell yeah. So
all this stuff.
Yeah, so we woke up the next day and we seeing, you know, everything going on as far as the weather that then hit and, you know, the water then came up and we like, damn, when we went to sleep, it was just like wind and rain type, you heard me? Now we calling our people, checking on them. Like, man, it's all messed up. Ooh, the woo, this, that, and that. But mind you, we in Natchitoches, so we like, damn, we need to start getting back.
My city.
You hear me? Yeah, we out there in your city, you hear me? So mind you, now me and my mom and them, we need to try to get back, you hear me? Because the hotel out there in Natchitoches is high as hell. My mom ain't got that much bread to keep buying all these nights and woo, you hear me? So we really need to move around and see what our move gonna be. Because what we hearing back home, it ain't looking good, you heard me? So boom, we leave Natchitoches, we come back towards Biora. Big old traffic, you heard me? Yeah. Big traffic all the way, you heard me? So we get back to Biora. My people them called us and said that they got a house in Gonzales. You heard me? So my auntie them, they didn't went over there by our people in Gonzales. I don't know these people from a can of paint. But during this time, we ain't got nowhere to go. It's like you coming back towards the city, but like where you going, another hotel? Like y'all ain't really got no hotel bread to keep spending that route. You heard me? So boom, we go by my people them. My people them got some trailers that they didn't connect it into some house or something, you heard me? They didn't put some double wide trailers together. You know, them country people down there in Gonzales, my people them. You heard me? Well, my people. You heard me? So boom, we go over there by them. We stand over there by them. And you know, and that's when it started to sit in. It's like, damn, bro, like, man, when we going home, you know, but even still, I'm just like, I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go home, you know, like, that's all we know is we ready to go back home. Like, man, when we going back home, man? Like, we don't know yet. And the news started saying different little updates and stuff like that, so we don't really got no real go-ahead. After probably about a week or so, you know, whatever like that. And they went to saying, you know, you could come back into the city, but there's guidelines and restrictions on times that you could enter, times you got to leave out, this, that, and that, you know. So they laid them the rules down. So we like, bet we about to go. Boy, we jump on the interstate trying to get back to the city. That's dead, my boy. Bumper to bumper. I'm talking about cars breaking down because everybody's trying to come back now and see what's the what, you heard me? Boy, look, my cousin following us, you heard me? Cuz jump on the emergency lane and bucket down the emergency lane. My mama jump behind him and do the same thing. Before you know it, everybody with it. We done made a new lane, you heard me? Boy, we get all the way back to the city. And during this time, my mama had just moved to the West Bank and all that, you heard me? So we stand on the West Bank, and my mama had a house on the back of Manhattan. So we like, damn, man, let's go check on the crib. Now we get to the West Bank. Boy, I'm talking about like the door, like they had a water line to the top of the door, you heard me? They had a water line over the top of the front door. Like, oh, Lord, like what the hell? So my mama putting the key in the door, my mama trying to open it, and the door not open and none of that. You know, so she finally opened, I kick it, boom, I kicked the door open, the door was so swollen, you heard me, molded, whole downstairs. We had an upstairs and downstairs house, you heard me? So whole downstairs molded, nigga dumped my mama's sofas, everything, whole downstairs gone. All our clothes and all that stuff upstairs in the bedrooms, you heard me? But the house so stank. Keep in mind, son, like the lights done been off for a while, everything in here stinking. The whole house smell like mold. The whole downstairs is molded. They got water in this bitch, you hear me? Like, it's done, you hear me? So, like, you don't even want nothing upstairs. Like, boy, I don't want a shirt out you. Like, so it's like everything pretty much gone, you hear me?
So y'all lost everything.
We lost everything. So my mama like, ain't really nothing we could do here.
Did y'all cry? Did y'all?
I cried in Gonzales. Like crying once we got there and seen it. I guess it wasn't really no reason to cry. Like once we seen it, like I cried knowing wanting to go back. You see what I'm saying? Like when I was in Gonzales on Highway 30, niggas was behind Tanga Outlet. Boy, if you know what Tanga Outlet is, it's behind Tanga Outlet, like back there on them roads. Boy, boring back there. Boy, ain't nothing back there. You heard me? Like, I'm from a city where every day something going on. So now you done drop me off out here. I'm like, these people riding horses, boy. I don't want to be over here. Like, you heard me? You know, like, I ain't cut like this. Like, I ain't grew up like this. I want to go back where I'm from. So I cried in Gonzales. But coming back and seeing it, like, it was more so of a letdown. Like I was so heartbroken. It was like, damn, because now I get to see the real reality of what's being talked about. Now it's like, ain't nothing to come home to. You know?
Now, like I said, there's a documentary on Hulu that's out, everybody talking about it. I haven't watched it in its entirety. Of course, we're in the month of August. So this will be the 20-year anniversary. During that time, bro, did that change? I'm pretty sure it changed your life. Ultimately, did it change you? Experiencing something like that.
Experiencing something like that, it made me realize, you know, nothing is promised forever. Nothing is promised forever. Like, you know, just you never know what's gonna happen, and you don't know the magnitude of it, and you can never predict nothing. You know, so like the best thing you could do is move accordingly. Like you cannot predict what's gonna be what, you know, like you never know. So, and you can never really cherish nothing.
Wow.
Like the things that we cherish, it was like, man, you could lose all of that.
It's gone.
You could lose all of that. Like, man, people lost money, dope, cars, houses, everything got washed away just like that. It didn't matter how you tried to protect it. You could have had a gate up. You could have had a fence. Like none of that stuff worked in the end. You see what I'm saying? So it just taught me a lot. It's like, man, I can't really cherish nothing but the moments.
Wow. Now
that's all I can cherish is the moments and the memories.
You're right. Now I did see on like a preview clip, it had like people were dead. Police shot some people.
Oh yeah. It was lawless.
People were looting, taking everything out the store. And I'm like, well, dang, I didn't get to the episodes yet. Like I said, I seen one episode. I'm gonna watch the rest of it.
It's like there was no real, nobody prepared for it. So when there was nobody prepared for it, there was no rules in place. Like if you realizing all of the power is out, these people got kids in these houses. You see what I'm saying? Some of these people didn't have nothing to eat before the power went out. Let's start there. You're already in a less fortunate city. You know, like you got to start from the root of it, right? What's the average pay rate? What's the education rate? That's when all these statistics come into play. You see what I'm saying? Like this is the numbers game. So when you weigh all of that out, you realize who you're dealing with up front. Up front. You see what I'm saying? This isn't California. This isn't a rich city or nothing like that. This is New Orleans you're talking about. So understand the people that you're dealing with. Now they just, power got knocked out. Power, water, resource, phone, like all of this, they just went off, right? These people are already struggling, and now they got babies, they got children, they got elderly, they got all of these people that's in this same situation. We all going through it together. And a resource is right there across the street, right? The resource that I need is right across the street. And do I go without that resource and die? Because if I don't get water, I'm gonna die. If I don't get food, I'm gonna die. So if I don't go get that stuff, do I just sit here and die knowing that it's right there? Or do I go get it?
Oh, I gotta go get this.
And I don't think that they put that on a scale, realizing how serious it was to get the things that you needed. Yeah, some people went a little crazy with the looting and took some things that they didn't need, but they also took things that other people needed. See, when you see me running with 20 boxes, you might think that I'm taking all of them for myself. But you don't know that I'm about to go back and pass these other 19 out.
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood. So the pictures and the things that went around the media and the narratives that were pushed of people and why they were stealing this, that, and that, I think a lot of that got misconstrued because you don't know the message behind it. You don't know the reasoning behind it. You can see me stealing all of these Pampers, but I'm really giving these away. I don't need none of them, dog. I'm really taking this stuff for somebody else. So a lot of people went out there for those reasons. I'm going to take because my brother can't take. I'm going to take what he needs. It's not necessarily the people that you see taking. You see the takers and think, oh, look at they looting. Boy, dude got a grandma at home. Boy, you tripping. Boy, that lady need medicine that's in there. Boy, I'm going to get that for her. I ain't worried about who saw me on the camera, who saw me with the picture. I ain't tripping on none of that. But if you would have came and asked me, I'd have told you what that was about.
Good talk. I take that charge.
Yeah, I take that charge. You don't know what's my reasoning behind it. That's why people can't be passing judgment on the first thing that they see based on these pictures and all of that. Like, dog, you really.
And for a while we did though. Not us. It's gonna be the refugees.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be they crazy. They come in here.
Man, we got treated so badly, dog. Like I was in Baton Rouge. I was in Baton Rouge after Katrina. Once it settled down and we picked where we're gonna stay at and all of that, we ended up in Baker. My partner and them living in the trailers. My mama got a little house for rent over here. And we live in a little boring neighborhood. This Baker, boy, this weak around here. You hear me? It's dead to me. I'm from the city. Like, man, I'm going to go in the trailers. The whole city back there. The 9, the 3rd, the 17th, everybody in the trailer. So when I get out of school, I'm going to go hang in the trailers. I'm going to go back there and see what's going on. I don't want to be in this neighborhood. This neighborhood boring. Like we trying to see what that's about. But just being out there, we got a bad name for some of the things that some of the people did. Nigga robbed with that dancers, the little strip club on Airline or something like that. Nigga robbed them. I went to Webb, Boots in the barbershop where Boots was getting his hair cut across the track. I went up in there one day. Barbers done draw down. I'm like, Lord, what the? Like, oh, all right, come on, Slim. Like, shit, I'm trying to get a line.
Oh, damn.
You heard me? Man, Webb's, I don't know if you ever been to Webb's and sit on the corner and all that. You heard me? I went to Webb's. Man, them niggas then up in there where the barber strapped. I'm like, damn, the barbers, but like something. That New Orleans niggas came out here tripping, Slim. I'm like, oh, okay, bet. I just need a cut, bro. I ain't on no type of time, bro. I'm trying to get me a little line. You heard me? I ain't on that, but our people hadn't went down there and gave a bad name,
Even
so
in
like,
Houston,
Houston, all of that. So after Katrina, they had like Gustav or something like that, and we evacuated for Gustav. We went to Waffle House. People ain't want service. Oh, y'all from New Orleans? Nuh-uh. Katrina really put a bad taste in people's mouth going forward from that point on. And 20 some odd years later, people still speak on Katrina. People still have an image of Katrina people. Like, what?